Restoring the Soar is a river restoration project that is led by Leicester City Council and in partnership with the Canal River Trust and the Leicestershire and Rutland Wildlife Trust. So we're currently in development phase, and development phase consists of lots of consultations and developing the plans for the delivery phase. And delivery phase will begin early 2027. There are several aspects to the project which include community engagement, public realm enhancements and accessibility improvements, ecological works and landscape interventions, and also interpretation, wayfinding, and all of this will hopefully enable people to be able to navigate the corridor and enjoy the space and it become a much more welcoming environment to be in.
My role on the Restoring the Soar project has been to bring in the community voice and help design projects and activities that will engage people in the area of the waterway that we're looking to regenerate. So during the development phase, initially I was involved in wide-scale consultation with all stakeholders who may be using the River Soar and the canal in Leicester. So that could be people who are using it to walk, to commute, to go to school, businesses, local groups, paddlers, boaters, anyone really who has an interest or a stakeholder in the waterway was consulted through a range of listening activities when we went out and talked informally to people to find out what they liked about the area, what they disliked about the area, were there any barriers to them using the area, and what solutions did they envisage could help to make it a better space for them to use. We're hoping that where I'm standing at the moment in Belgrave Gardens, there will be activities, so there will be gardening activities. We'd like people to come and help with that with a view to getting involved more long term in actually doing some vegetation management on the waterway and beginning to volunteer in those roles. There will be arts and crafts activities because people very much told us that nature crafts was a good way to get them into using the area, and we'll try to combine that with a walk so that they begin to feel more comfortable in this area. We're going to be doing cycle rides with families, with adults, so we're trying to bring in all audiences and find activities that are suitable for everybody. We very much hope that these activities will be introducing people to the area. One thing we heard during the consultation phase was that even if people have lived in Leicester for a long time, not everyone knows about the waterway, they don't know about the Soar, they don't know about the canal, so we're hoping to introduce them to an area. People tended, when we talked to them, to use the park, so they went to Abbey Park, they went to Watermead Park, but they didn't necessarily realise that you could walk between the two on the waterway. So we're hoping that it will get people using the area.
Our Neighbourhood Nature programme is about connecting communities and people to come together to events which will be around the opportunity of people talking about the river, and if they're helping their well-being, you know, it might be that they just want to just walk along, or they just actually might want to understand what they can do. So it might be around wildlife flower boxes, it might be being involved in a community garden, it might be taking data such as bird watching. So it's just them being involved and being part of it. And what we hope from the river is that we develop a new community, because we've got lots of areas around Leicester, but it's trying to connect people. So when we do these workshops, we'll also be engaging around wildlife, conservation, the river, the heritage. And the heritage is a really important part of the project, because we want to look at the past and what we've done over the years, and why we're here and why the river's here, and the importance of making sure that the river's a safe area, that people feel supported and part of our community.
So when you visit the River Soar, you will see a whole range of different species. You'll see lots of different wetland birds, so you're probably familiar with seeing geese and swans and ducks along the River Soar, but you'll also see other wetland birds such as moorhens and coots. You might see a heron that is resident along the River Soar, little egrets. Also you'll see lots of flying birds, and if you're lucky enough you might see some birds of prey such as red kites flying high above. The river corridor also provides a great dark corridor, so at night time we'll see lots of nocturnal animals using the space. So bats love foraging across the waterways because it is filled with lots of insects in the air. So that's why it's such an important space to reduce the lighting in this area as well. A migratory bird that visits us in the spring is the swift, and that visits the UK to breed, so it arrives in around May time and leaves in around August. It's a priority species in our local nature recovery strategy, which is why it's one of our priority species for the project. So we're trying to increase the number of nesting spaces for this really important bird, particularly within the city area, because they really like to nest in buildings, in the roofs and the eaves of buildings. So actually having that harder landscape in the city centre is really important for species such as swift, but also bats that like to roost in these buildings as well. A really important part of the project is for people to get involved with nature and to understand how important the natural heritage is for this part of the city. We would really love people to get involved in understanding what wildlife they might spot along the river corridor, and this is recording all of their sightings. So seeing whatever they spot on a regular basis or any rare sightings as well. We're hopefully going to be introducing a butterfly transect in the area, so people can come out and volunteer and attend sessions so they can spot what butterflies they might see when they're walking along the stretch of the river. Also looking at dragonfly species, and also as mentioned earlier with the swift boxes, we're hoping to engage more people in looking out for swifts and increasing the number of nesting sites and swift parties in the city.
Restoring the Soar is funded by the National Lottery Heritage Fund, and thanks to the National Lottery players we were able to deliver this project.